I was gonna not make a video on this, but I just had to share this with you guys. It's so funny. So 4,000 people are threatening me, but they have zero training and zero equipment. So I guess they're just a bunch of homeless martial artists from the south. Yeah, so this brings me to a point I'd like to make. It seems that rebels always somehow show up like right next to your capital. So you want to leave an army in reserve nearby so that you can like intercept them. At least help your capital garrison out. Right now they outnumber my dudes. Yeah, so now they're about to attack the reserves. It's not good for me, given how... Like... Oh, this is actually just triple my army there. Not completely lacking training, but still, it's like nothing. And they have no armor. These guys in the back all have bows. But they don't know how to use them, and then they've got a bunch of catapults. So what we're gonna do is... It's the normal thing. I don't think we need to worry about this fight whatsoever. So I've equipped them to be heavy archers this time. Like, they're fully armored, full bows, full training. So they should be unkillable compared to when you last saw them. I'll always be outnumbered, so I need to beat them in quality. At least that's my thought process behind it. Because yeah, I don't think I can muster up enough soldiers to defend everywhere. So our defense plan will be picking strategic locations on the map and then having good quality soldiers just in general. Look at a range on these guys, Garthimis. Yeah, okay, this is a way better use of them now. Because they'll just pelt everyone, and there's so many of them. And archers aren't meant to be shot at anyway. They still have absolutely horrid morale. What I want to do is I want to give my archers melee training, actually. So that they're not completely useless in forest. Which you'll see, maybe, in one of the videos. How they just get absolutely wrecked when they're in forest. And they don't have any, like, melee training or weaponry. So our archers are going to have to be, like, multi-talented. Gonna be crazy. Also need to experiment with like sending the capital garrison out to the armies as like a dispatch, like dispatch them out into the map, like elite troops. You can train a capital city garrison to 100%. Yeah. A little catapult shot just took 7% morale. So yeah, the Garthimis are still... But if you give them melee training, it'll increase their morale, so I think that's what I'm missing here. I'll just give them some melee training so they don't completely fold. Watching them disintegrate. Hey guys, Editor Ocean here, and I found a dead spot in the video, so this is me talking to you guys about some cool shit. I finally graduated, so hopefully I'll find a job, but if not, you can expect some more videos, maybe at a faster pace, no promises. I think those guys are out of range. There's something satisfying about this. Yeah, I don't know what they're thinking. Catapults are the only thing, and you just get like free money. So this is coastline, right? I can easily protect the coast using archers, but all of this here, like in the west here, that's all forest. So, you know, if we're not fighting on the main road, archers are completely useless. They'll just get blocked by all the trees and like mountains. So what I want to do is I want to recruit these people, right? And then instead of going all in on the ranged, like I've been doing, like that, what we're gonna do instead is a bit of melee training like this. And then give them some weapons like this as a sidearm. And that makes more sense anyway. Because it's not like archers in real life only had their bows, right? And yeah, I think something like this would be really good. Or like that. Yeah, because one tick of melee training doubles the amount of morale you get. Each bit of melee training gives you a lot of morale. If you just go 13% melee, 20% ranged, shouldn't be too bad. And it's up to you how you equip them with stuff. I think I'll just go with this. But since it's telepes, actually I want to protect the crap out of them. They already have, yeah, decent morale, 1.2. Compared to these guys, I have 0.5. So with the Garthimis, I should give them more melee training, less ranged. Telepes, I'll just give them a bit of melee training so that they know how to use their swords, basically. Well, ideally, they don't ever get to that position of having to fight to the death in melee combat. But yeah, there's a lot of forests on the map, especially west, a bit in the south here. Oh, a lot in the south here, southeast, and there's a lot of plains in the north and northwest. So honestly, maybe I could take all of this land pretty easily with my archers, with my current troops. Because, yeah, they're not really protected by trees. So I could just go ahead and, like, devastate the entire north. And hold my southern borders. That's what my army is equipped to do. So what I wanted to show you with the garrison is If you see that, it says 52% melee training. Each of these counts as 25% of training, which is quite a bit. And you can train them to be 100%. So you could train your elite troops in the capital, and then send them out like this into the armies, and have them act as like, yeah, like special army divisions, and like they're elite, the elite of the elites, because they're so insane. You can fully train them in both of these. It takes a long time, but you could potentially have a unit that's just, you can do anything and everything pretty much anywhere. It's 100% training. Morale is like insane. It'd be so hard to break them with really good melee training. Yeah, there we go. So full training gives them +4 morale. Usually start with just like one... Yeah, just 1 morale, so it quadruples the morale. It's pretty insane. And if you give them range training, it also gives morale. So range training gives you extra range skill +1 and morale +1. And then melee training gives you +4 morale, all these other buffs. So they could potentially have, well, like +5, so 500% extra morale. That's insane, dude. It would take a while to train them, but I think it's worth it, honestly. And yeah, bows are really nice, but it's highly dependent on the terrain. Look at all of these divisions that you could potentially make. You don't have to make them like the complete 150. You just go like 50 each. Specialize them however you want. I don't know. It's a cool game, man. Anyway, that's it for me. See you next time. Authorized by Ocean Man of Oceania.